This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker, and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 10 o'clock, this is Justine Green. At least 13 people are thought to have been killed by a Russian missile strike on a shopping centre in the central Ukrainian city of Kremenchuk. President Zelensky said more than 1,000 people were inside at the time of the attack, which he's called a shameful act of terrorism. At a summit in Germany earlier, leaders of the G7 advanced economies promised to carry on supplying Ukraine with weapons. A 29-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of murdering a woman in East London. Detectives believe Zara Alina was attacked by a stranger early yesterday morning. Scotland Yard say they're working with local officials to make sure people feel safe, but Rafia Ahmed, who lives nearby, says she's frightened to go out.
Because it's literally on our doorstep, it scares you. As a female, you think twice about going out by yourself. Myself, my neighbour, even the other females down on our street, we're thinking, what can we do rather than go out by ourselves? We would prefer to go out in groups.
NATO will increase the number of its troops on high alert from 40,000 to more than 300,000. The alliance's Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg called the move the biggest overhaul of collective defence and deterrence since the Cold War. The plans are expected to be ratified at NATO's conference in Madrid this week. Our Europe editor Katia Adler is in the Spanish capital.
When we talk about these rapid reaction forces, these aren't troops that are thought to be sent to Ukraine. It is actually NATO members that are closest to Russia, so the Baltic countries and Poland, and also NATO applicants, Finland and Sweden, that are feeling most exposed. And what they're looking for is a real boosting of what's known as NATO's eastern flank. And that will involve countries like the UK and France having warships, warplanes and troops at the ready if necessary.
MPs are currently voting on legislation that would give ministers the power to scrap parts of the post-Brexit agreement between the UK and the European Union. The government wants to make it easier for some goods to cross from Great Britain to Northern Ireland, but the EU says making alterations without its approval would break international law. Households could get discounts on electricity bills if they use less energy at peak times. National Grid hopes people can save money if they avoid doing things such as cooking or charging electric cars. At Wimbledon, Britain's Andy Murray came back from a set down to beat the unseeded Australian James Duckworth and move into the second round. Speaking on centre court, the two-time former champion, who'd been battling stomach strain, said it was good to be back.
Yeah, it was amazing to be back out here again with full crowd. I'm getting on a bit now, so I don't know how many more opportunities I get to play on this court, so I want to make the most of every time I get to come out here now.
And the weather, more rain on the way tonight for Northern Ireland and Scotland. There'll be clear skies across eastern and central England with patchy clouds elsewhere. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 10.
Thank you, Justine, and thank you to Keris Matthews, giving you the blues for the last hour in the most positive way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's Trevor Nelson's Magnificent 7.
Oh yeah, we're ready. Monday night's Rhythm Nation. We're back after a hectic weekend. How's your weekend been? Have you been glued to your TV, listened to your radio? Have you been proactive? Get in touch if you want to shout out. We've got 7 tunes lined up, all big ones.
The Magnificent 7 on BBC Radio 2.
Text me 88291, WhatsApp 08000 288 291, or email me trevor@bbc.co.uk.